bronze medal in Taekwondo.
Hi, I'm Aaron Cook. I'm junior world champion. I've just come back from Mexico where I won the first ever World Pro Tour, where I knocked a 5-time world champion out, Stevenson.
What we're going to do today is we're going to show you a little mini masterclass of Taekwondo, so hopefully you'll learn some basics and maybe some skills that me and Aaron know from what we've learned over our many years of doing Taekwondo. I'll go through what kicks score what points. So basically, any body shot that doesn't spin, just a simple body shot, is 1 point. Anything that spins to the body, like a back kick or anything that goes around, is 2 points. And any headshot is 3 points. And basically that's the rules. You don't have to get a certain amount of points to win. You just have to get more points than the person that you're fighting.
So Sarah, how long have you been fighting Taekwondo for?
God, probably as long as Aaron's been alive, I think. So a long time. Actually, I didn't start fighting straight away when I was little because my mum didn't really want me to fight. So I probably didn't start fighting until I was about 10. So I've been doing fighting for like 16 years now. But I've been doing Taekwondo for about nearly 20 years.
So when you started, Sarah, the Olympic dream was an impossible dream because it wasn't part of the Games.
No, Sydney was the first time it was in the Games and I was only 16 at the time. And because really like our sport had never been surrounded by Olympics, to be honest I didn't really know what an Olympics was. So it was a big shock going to the Olympics at just 17 for me. I never had like an academy, I was just training in my club at home and we didn't have any help, so it was like a big culture shock to go to the Olympics back then.
So what is a nice girl from Doncaster doing?
That's not nice.
I mean, because you're standing next to me and you're wearing a black belt, so I'm calling you nice. Why Taekwondo? How did that happen?
Taekwondo is it was quite big in Doncaster. It's probably one of the big hot spots for Taekwondo in this country, and there's a lot of clubs, and my club where I went to when I was younger was probably the biggest and the best in this country at that time. And my brother was already doing it, so you know when I was old enough I just joined in, so it was kind of like the natural thing for me to do really.
I think as well, looking at you, Aaron, with enormous respect, you don't look like a big lad, you're quite lean, you're young face, etc. You don't look like somebody who I bumped into on the pavements at night I'd be too bothered about, but you probably could quite easily kick my head in if you wanted. Where did that come from? Why Taekwondo for you?
It's a good question. I don't know why it was Taekwondo, I mean, it was just luck really. I used to jump around in my house a lot and I used to watch the Power Rangers a lot. And, that's probably why I got started. The Power Rangers, I used to watch them kick, and I think I said to my mum and dad, I want to be one of those, I want to be the White Ranger. And they probably looked at it as a good thing to take care of myself and for self-defence. And it was just, it's a small town, Dorchester, and it just happened to be Taekwondo that I joined. And I just fell in love with it from the first session. And it just progressed and progressed. Now I'm here and I've been to the Olympics, I've been to Worlds. So it's just everything's going on for me.
So Sarah, in the Beijing Olympics you won the bronze medal, but not without some controversy. What happened?
Well, I was fighting against China in the second fight. She's double Olympic champion. But I wasn't phased and I knew that I could win. And I was more bothered about the fight afterwards, to be honest, not so much about her. I fought really good and the fight went really well for me. But none of my points got scored, and at the end as well I did a headshot and that didn't score either. So eventually, after me not winning that fight, they did change the decision, not giving me enough time to prepare for the next fight, which I should have been ready for, which was going to be my toughest fight. Unfortunately, I wasn't ready for that. But then I did have one more chance to get the bronze, and I was no way I was going to go home without a medal. So I managed to win that fight and come home at the end of it, on crutches, but with a medal. So it was good. Okay. I'm going to show you a headshot now, which I did in Beijing against the 2-time Olympic champion, which they didn't score, but I got reinstated after the fight, and this is the headshot that they didn't see. So I'll do a chop kick now to show you, but I'll do it on a pad, which is something that we use in training. for me.
So didn't it take a photograph presented to the judges to prove that you had got that headshot in?
I think so. I think they showed him a photo on the laptop that one of the reporters had taken of the headshot, you know, just to prove that he did hit her in the face, so that definitely helped.
So Aaron, you've just knocked out the 5 times world champion. Did you fancy your chances beforehand, and what's that done for you, for your confidence?
Yeah, well, I haven't had the best years this year. I got to the quarter-final of the World Championships, just missed out on the medal and golden point. So yeah, my confidence wasn't great, but it's a great honour to be picked as one of the four best people in the world, by the WTF and the World Pro Tour. And it's always been my dream to fight Stephen Lopez. He's a great idol for the sport. I mean, he holds the world record for consecutive world championships. I mean, he's just won his fifth world title. He's 2-time Olympic champion, so he's a tremendous fighter, and it's always been my dream to fight him. And to knock him out is just absolutely icing on the cake.
Aaron will show you his winning kick that knocked out Stephen Lopez, 5 times world champion.
Yeah, this is obviously a very difficult technique, but I managed to knock out 5-time world champion with it, and it's something that I like to do. It's very exciting to watch and things like that, but it's very difficult. It's like 2 kicks to the head at exactly the same time, so you need good balance and good timing. It's obviously difficult to show, but basically you have one leg up, and the second one goes up like that. So you can imagine if that hits someone's face, the impact is going to be devastating. Obviously, I managed to knock him out. So I'll show you again. So the first one, you're not really looking to score the point. It's just like hold it on your shoulder, like that. You grab your fingers down. Hold it up, and you just kick as hard as you can. What more can I say? I'm still speechless because it meant a lot for me just to fight him, to knock someone like that out. And hopefully we'll have a rematch one day, and I'll show everyone that it wasn't for you.
How hard do you guys train? People would have no idea perhaps the hours you put in. Perhaps you could quickly run through the week for us.
Yeah, it's a very tough schedule. I mean, we train twice a day, every day, 6 days a week. So it's very tough. We do Taekwondo in the morning for 2 hours. Then we go home for our lunch and just to relax for a bit, and then we come back and we do a gym session or fitness session. So it is full on, it's full time, and it is, it takes a lot of commitment. But there's 8 of us now in this academy, and all our focus is 2012 and to get 4 people and the gold medal.
Yeah, I bet you eat a lot as well, don't you, Sarah? Nothing personal.
Yeah. Do eat a lot, yeah. I think we have to eat a lot, to keep our energy up, because you do burn a lot of calories doing our sport and any sport as well. It's not just us that train really hard. Every sport train really, really hard, and you can afford to eat a little bit more, which is great, so we'll eat as well.